It's 10 degrees here and 9:37 in the morning. It's 5:55 and 9 degrees here in Naarm. It's just before 5:30 and 9 degrees here in Naarm. It's currently 5:58 and 9 degrees here in Naarm. It's currently 7 degrees here in Naarm and just after 6 in the morning. Getting ready for my 5k short absorption run. Getting ready for my first strength training session for week 4 of block 2. Getting ready to head off for my 12k run. Getting ready for my final strength session for week 4 of block 2. Getting ready for my 18-kilometer long run today. So it's going to be, again, the furthest that I've ever run in my life too. So pretty excited to have another 2 kilometers added to that before a couple weeks until Gold Coast Marathon. Just over 6k's in, running at a pretty slow pace, so just under 6 minutes a kilometre, but feeling like I need to with such a long distance. So overall, body's feeling good, and yeah, that's to prepare for another try at eating a goo gel. Alright, the second time having an energy gel went a lot better. Decided to actually stop and walk to have it, and took it all in one go instead of like sipping at it. And yeah, had the cherry lime or atomic cherry goo Roctane energy gel, and yeah, would recommend that one. Bit of a better experience with the texture as well. So let me know, you mob, what your gel recommendations are, and I'll give them a crack during all this training. Hey you mob, just checking in after week 4 of block 2 of the IMP program. I spent my week again running on beautiful Wurundjeri country. Yeah, I think today after my long run was another moment to realize how many parts of this country that I haven't seen before, and yeah, it's just always a blessing getting to run along it, especially with the Merry Creek Trail. It feels like my running home at the moment too, so that was a great way to finish off the week. Just looking at recap of this week. So I managed to get all my sessions completed this week, and I actually had 5 sessions in total. So I had my 5K moderate absorption run on Monday. I did that in 26 minutes and 29 seconds as well, so to absorb the 16K long run from the week before in week 3. Didn't have intervals scheduled for this week, and that was actually a rest day, so I'm kind of glad that it was just an extra day's break to rest up my Achilles, which is now back on track and on the mend after a fair bit of strength training that has gone into those 2. So I finished, I got through the next part of the week on Wednesday and Friday with some more strength training, again with the main focus being on my calves and really strengthening those up to support my Achilles with all the load that they're taking to. And as I mentioned probably in all my updates as well, just my body's not quite used to all those hills and declines just yet too, but I'll go to my long run soon, but managed to do a lot better for that one this week too. Thursday I also had my 12K moderate absorption run, so just to prepare me for today's long run. So I managed to do that in 1 hour and 5 minutes and 42 seconds. This week I decided to do my 12K long run over at Princess Park, so that one was a 2K loop as well, so I did a couple laps and pretty much ran there and back to home as well for my 12K, which was a really nice run, and good to just mix it up a little bit too. Tried to capture some clips during that run too, but it was very dark as well, so I think no matter how bright I turn this camera up, it still doesn't show me running in almost pitch black at the moment here in the winter. Speaking of it being pitch black, I also invested in a little running light just to keep me visible when I'm doing my runs too, because I know that there are quite a lot of bikes and cyclists that go past me when I do them too. And lastly, to my 18K long run. So again, added another 2 kilometers to the furthest that I've run too. So this is officially the longest run that I'll do before Gold Coast as well. So I've got a 10K scheduled for next week. I did today's long run in 1 hour, 42 minutes and 20 seconds. Actually started off very slow, and I'm kind of glad that I did too. So I was averaging around 6 minutes for the first 5 or so kilometers before really starting to see my pace pick up too. And I felt that was probably what I should have been doing for my long runs in the lead up to this one too, because I felt so much better afterwards and really haven't felt as sore as what I used to be after my long runs. And it's probably just my body adapting. It's pretty incredible to see that through this journey how much stronger my body already feels and how I'm able to just get out there and run 18Ks. I must admit I was quite nervous getting out today and not knowing if I had it in me to get the 18Ks done, but was pleasantly surprised that I managed to get it done too. It was also my second chance to have a Goo energy gel, and then I actually watched a few videos to see how you actually consume it, and I didn't realize you don't rip the tab off fully and have it there just to stop the stickiness when you fold it up. I think slowing down to actually walk and just consume it all in one go was a lot easier than trying to do it on the run and just taking little sips or whatever you're gonna call it for that one too. But slowly getting the hang of it, but something that's completely new to my experiences here. Overall, this week was a really great week just to get back up and out there after that a little Achilles scare too. So I'm glad it wasn't anything too serious, but you can just never be too cautious as well when it comes to doing new things as well. So it was a pain that didn't feel like good pain, so I was just like, look, let coach know, and we'll just manage it as it comes up. And I'm glad because it's almost back to 100% too. It's a little sore now, but obviously why do my strength training and it'll be all good to go come the Gold Coast Half Marathon. We've got 6 days worth of training left before the Gold Coast Half Marathon, so I think I'm really excited just to get to reconnect with all the 2023 squad members, and I think it's also just been an inspiration getting to watch them on their journeys too as we make our way slowly to our home base camps, Alice Springs, and then eventually the New York Marathon too. So again, this is my little wrap up for week 4 of block 2. Overall feeling really excited for this next chapter ahead, and I feel like it's going to be a lot harder too, but I'm ready for that difficulty. Hope you mob all have a wonderful Sunday and a lovely week ahead, and I'll catch you mob in the next update.